tie another news be a trend kese pa. News way eba be si eye Honorable Kennedy Ohene Japan asem a all cancel. Na me hunu se nkofo mebiri na e de Honorable compare Rwanda president. And on pese Rwanda so Ghana dan se Rwanda. Na before Ghana be dan se Rwanda no, me won sem bi am pese me ka many petimi ti hwe. Na mo hwe se am pase Ghana for you ready say eye Rwanda ho no. Se de mo pese eye no enye te se Ghana na papa na wosisuo no eye Paul no mo pese ni suban na wo ye no mo metimi ni sa papa no suban ni bi atena Ghana ana questions ana me busebusa wa ha yakoya ni mu no yankɔhwɛ eye ekuro a ye frɛ no eye Rwanda ɛdeɛ na esi wɔ Rwanda nti a Ghana fo kasa sɛ ɔmo pese Ghana ɛdan te sɛ Rwanda me pacho esi okopiem wɔ Rwanda papa yi oda so yi etimi ama kuro no obi free spiritual aba physical me ka sɛ free spiritual aba physical ba menkyerɛ mu ye nkyerɛ mu time papa yi ebɛyɛ president no okoduru ya no hunu sɛ nkɔfo no egu asɔɔdan mu okam mo na da ne spiritual baby so mu ntimi ndwene do mo dwene aye sofo papa na dada na mama taba asam papa ne check de wi omu si jimi no ene otwe omu nyina afiri asɔɔdan ene odi adwene tu omu tirim sɛ mo yi nipa eti asase so mo mmobra na mu ntimi nkyekiri kolima ko nyefe nti obɔ modern edi education kakranka no odi oyɛ ne sɛ oyɛ education nkɔfo ne da so kɔ asɔɔdan ho oyɛ education nkɔfo ne kɔ obitimi ton na ade no liskani nya akoma sofo obitimi yɛ adwuma liskani nya akoma sofo enti osa na oyɛ de osi no se na ade na kɔyɛ ɛwɔ Rwanda dia ene de metima yɛ aboa amasa atabafo yɛ tima ba physical word ene se ensori ahodo ɛwɔ Rwanda mebrebe ni nyina no me krosu maako 6000 ti asem ni pa obe krosu maako 6000 se de beyan nkɔfo metima free spirit aba physical no watimi no mafa adwene ɛwɔ kuro ni so enti de papa yi eye ni otimi ekrosi nsori maako 6000 ɛwɔ Rwanda eno catch am say before betima ye religious leader ɛwɔ ye Rwanda ho no yi se wu kura eye degree in theology obia degree abekura no degree in theology ni a check bibia hu se wa adwene mu ye adwuma na ade nkyem ankofa adwongwa ankomo obi ankotafre ti papa yi etimi eye saa de we nyina twen kofo no e de mu free eye spiritual e bedru physical ma mu timi dwene ti se enipa ene nam so e ma Rwanda dane be yesi no ti papa yi e de ne se o de saa hoɔden no eye saa adwuma no ene o gada o mu nyina no no aka se di o mu nyina anim ene o ka che o mu se eye ha na me pese ye den yekɔ obetima check Rwanda for record na no wɔden pa se ekunu mu ya ye fe no ene wi eni policy dwene no omo flight kura no challenge is o for flight a obo se omo atwo welcome to Rwanda no di o si bokro no ho bon no ano wɔden de ku ekuro na ye fe no ano wɔden ni nya se ni pa etime dwene egu spiritual o ye ya twen sankofo tabafo nyina free spiritual ebegu physical ene otimi de omo chichiri kuro yi enti omo dwene ti se nipa enti before Ghana betima dane se Rwanda se the more request no this ye nya leader obetimi atean kofo bi de mra yi adwuma discipline kofo na tabafo ne eye akromfo omo system ne mu no ya pemra bi de ato omo so na kuretima dane se Rwanda enti wotiwo na so se Rwanda and sorry ne san afiri suru besi form ye Rwanda eye nipa ena dwene ye ehunu se nipa ne de wo mkyekere man ne nipa na dane spirit ma mentwe omo free spirit mra physical ma no mu nyina mbu oman no enti na ma Rwanda adane Rwanda enti my ready ewo Ghana so betima sacrifice adwene ti se nipa hunu se ye tabado do enti entwe nkofo ni mfiri eye taba anim enfo mo mra physical de a Ghana betima dane se Rwanda because time wa papa no aye ready odi nkofo no kɔ omo ye farming omo ye adwuma ono omo nya nam o na omo ye adwuma farming ade Paul edi omo anim se ya na odi omo ye ono ankasa hye ne boot na odi animu na o fa we to ano de atoa ye we no we ye fa we omo jafuo nkofo no omo kɔ mani bruta it's that time wa odi benya akotena so dem akoye taba asem akotena nwura mu akone mbo ne jata ne concert ne ade no saa tane papa ne de nkofo ne yemfom nyuma kyekere o man no enti so pese Ghana dane se Rwanda enti no manya aduane die no because omo free spirit aba physical say omo nkoye concept ni biem obi adwene te se nipa ntu kokoro mo obi adwene eye adwuma because of the entity leader no odi animu ne hu say enkofo ne go spirit ma me nko twe omo mra physical so pese Ghana edane te se Rwanda dia ene na enya leader sa nkofo we nya se etwe omo ba physical he de ekoso wa obedi ne taba ebekwa akohye nwuram awia ketekete wo so nkode kwa ye afuo ko pa adwuma bi ye no le tia no cast no ho o deliver no ho the advance ye deliver wa wia ma ho ato de na asi awia ketekete abayi gronko a enti leader bi betimi aba abetwetwe san nkofo we mu nyina free spirit aba physical sa leader no na sisi ye twen no ti asema ye kan yipa enye se obegu nsori ana so obese bibia na no be pe leader obetimi amamra aye adwuma etima hunu se jimi ne doson ti wo so tian nkofo discipline eba system ni na awia ketekete ba bia moa jata sebo opuro enwan ne mponchen ne owo ne omuguo no mapam moa ni nyina abese ne kofi na mumma kogunwura mu mada ne moa ti leader obetimi atia san nkofo yi ana Ghana for open na moye ready say leader ne ba mo baji ne fel so ana de mo frese mo pe no leader ne ba mo baji ne fel so ana because de ekoso nyina eye akwadwosem nko a avia ketekete ene de oyi events wine abobo mo maso mo twom hu se tra no enti leader obetimi ama Ghana adane se Rwanda no Ghana for de obeye nie mo ready se mo beji sa leader na tumu ana yesu otie Kristo som debi enti obeso che se Rwanda omo nsum Kristo omo som kofi odu kan on video mu omo so opa aban obetima ba na obeyi su Rwanda style netima cruising sorry mebere kofi odu kan on video mu enti nkire se ogrusus Kristo som na mo okrusun kwase asem sebe ye pelida sa nkofo sei awia anadwo wo so woda no na memma ketechie wo so mo pebra bi bona kwadwesem nti obugina ha sei ya Fati ase enti leader obetimi aba na sansamfun we nyina obetimi apɛ adwuma bi di amomaye because wo adwuma ye obegya sansamfun we no leader no aba ho yese wa beduru o se efe no honorable Kennedy ohene Japan o se nipa wo adwuma ye aya asebensamfun efi ni tirim ko akwa adwuma apon aba na wachiri kasa ehye wa menye so obetimi gina haya enti leader obetimi atenya nkofo yi ana Ghana for so more omo pede obetima atene wo mo na ma Ghana etimi adane te sedien Rwanda se de mo ka mo nsem se de mo kan ya se leader no ebi esu ewo honorable Kennedy ohene Japan emu sofo wo Ghana kura etimi kase ya mo pe leader obetima atea wo mo akrosi nsori mebere ewo Ghana asofo na kura etimi bo sa da wuro no ti asem ni yipa se leader yi e no mo so wo mo pe se de be ya sansamfun we nyina eto obetima atwa sansamfun Fati ase eti salida no mo pen obetimi aye saadi no mesi sa spirit ni bi e wo honorable Kennedy ohene Japan enye so obegu asoro na emmom no odi mra ebetoto no ma hama nkofo atimi adwene Nkofo ni timi free spiritual ebe a physical omutimi start ikwayo papa ni di omanim as president of Rwanda no. Sisi ya ye ka say watimi achichiri kwana makuna ye fit to the level sisi ya ye ka say uli tinsema panika uli tinsema oka.
When we were talking about high-end property like this to be built in Rwanda, and the conversation was about that being possible. Now I discover that this is higher end than the end I was talking about. So it has exceeded my expectation. And I have...
So what you say? Or the adwuma hye wonsa na se wanye adwuma na o make sure say nipa koro no emra ene obedi. Say leader way spirit no ebi wo honorable Kennedy wo hene Japan ebi wo nimu. Enti utim se bia wo ye bia no enkofo mu ye saade no ede boa no so obia so ye serious because on twe ma nya ade bi fun bi ma no oba make sure say emra ene obedi. Otimi twe mo free spirit eba physical ma ni petimi dwene ya ode mmara etanta wo mo e make sure say nipa ebedi mmara so e wo Rwanda no se ya ye kase hwe eden a wasi agu amankofo no hwe won dan a wasi agu o hia ni bia wodan mobroni bia wodan ejanka bia wodan enkofo mo te Rwanda osi dan de bia gum de amomo nyese wo kwa akotena mu se wokofa okulu ko mahan yo dabi he oso mu no de dan ba kwa ma oso mu no de dan ba kwa ma obia woni bibia woni dan mu when your friend leader obetimi aye bibi dia ma oman no but before obetimi aye no medi nkan aka no Jesus any pay twinkofo free spirit eba physical enti no di nkan close nsore maako 6000 wan close sa nsore na nko ntimi nya ade a waye da eni paneti ahwe baby wasi dan ma omo no ye was science lab school hospital bibia ho the same place na wa bidi bibia sha computer bibia ho. But before bibi say beti message just ni pa te Ghana te ase say ye be free physical about spiritual about physical na omatima dwene te say nipa won de waye kro no won de papa na ye kro no smo hu mo de papa na ye kro no edi ntia enipa ono omo nante no ate ase say ye te asase su yan nwene te say nipa yinya ase ya dwene spiritual ana papa na dada na concept sa Muslims pese Ghana than say Rwanda. Any panel bit mama Ghana than say Rwanda and if any honorable Kennedy here Japan. Case close. Case close only bit to me ama Ghana than say Rwanda. Because what the mra eye juma. Eno make sure so bia so edi ni mra a odi ato no obi edi so. Na se ame okoye ye friend saying chairman ema Ghana Gasi. Me mamu eye hinti be kwa le mo se monteda. Na se okoye chairman ema Ghana Gasi. Mu imbi esi wo ho. Sisi ye kase wo ni mobu Ghana gas afani busan se ede na papa ne be ye chairman wo hono wo de aye hono wo de busan obeka akiro. Sisi ye kase Rwanda president tima dwene atwenkofo na free spiritual ba physical ma sisi ye kase enkofo ano omo wo eye ekurunkuru akurase nwura mu ni ade no wo de boot atese omu nyina ede o masa ba be gu one place bia wasi dan gu ama omu nyina edientia omatima dwene te se nipa atenase ehunu se chale wose etimi dwene te se nipa he wasi dan gu ama omu nyina ntu huwe na ye ofa because say president na osisuo no ene nipa etikuru te omo ho ase se muma yan dwene te se nipa ne ntimi emmo papa no so mmoaye tie nsem ankofo ne ka tie.
Name is Antoine Mcheshimana. Behind him is his home he received in 2016. He lives in this house together with his wife and 7 children. Mcheshimana was among the first group of 104 families made up of 400 people from Sharita and Mazane Islands resettled in Rural Moda village. Sharita and Mazane Islands are located in Lake Rueru, Bugesera district. On these tiny islands, residents have no easy access to health facilities, roads, schools, electricity, and clean water, among others. From Sharita Island to Rueru mainland, the only means of transport that these people have are these canoes. Without them, they will not be able to access the mainland of the entire country of Rwanda. In his ordeal, Mcheshimana joined hundreds of the vulnerable people from
so enti baby no mo no island wa no mo no papa na kwachi omu nyina de o maba accident gu ha mo ma betrem e na baby na ho ase no san so ko develop ho leader bi say na Ghana fu hia obi a oye principled obi oye discipline obi obetima hwe wani maka no kora kire Ghana fo mpe no kora enu ti na ama honorable kan ho akoye ahi no leader obetima ate wo atean enu na Ghana fu hia sisi e he Rwanda muso amo de compare Ghana he won de wi awaye kuru obi oti obi afili investors e ba ono mo sign contract e bi oye no ma mebre say leader we ni hia sisi ya kanya spirit ene one na sapona samna na isafua na ho debi ye hi obi odwene te se nipa obetima adwene aka asema to nipa tirim ama nipa atima akonini nanim wa abrabom he o se so bunya do ma begu village no si dan gu amomo no asan ko develop one place they say Rwanda okokura it's a nice place me hu de men kakura ni nyina se papa na odi animu ne principle udi sika masa obedem o ma contract na Europe masa ebechi watum obetia obruta babona adwena ma o kan okra kan masa obeya adwuma ni nyina manasi so he obi anya ba bi se be hu nkomo ne yedi no so before timi yes ade we no tisi o closing sorry no into o closing sorry ema nipa ba physical ansan wo timi achieve sa emu ya o hwe wan closing an kan fa because nipa entiase obeda so adwene spirit obeda so adwene say na bonsam na obeyi tepi enu nti elo besi so no ade potin anasa ade first a oye ne say mami closing sorry maku 6000 min check o mo record etisen ekwahin ba hin na men twin kofo ni face spirit mra physical ansana otimi achieve ni aim eze ke Rwanda air move for Rwanda air da omo plane ekobai masa nkofo no ko mani mo ekura ebetima ko nanim ekura nkofo atim enwene spirit and sorry and no sons ne companies sana Rwanda tie companies momu ne doso esne sorry enti na makru no ayefesa no enti woti wana so hu se Rwanda ayefe because sorry no esua kete dia kan nyina ye companies nkoa because of the entia good leadership ni pay order so etimi abon ho modern ama ni pa adwene te se nipa ena wachichiri kru no de amomo to so da say Ghana nko se Rwanda ena minya Rwanda meko ena Rwanda efew eye because of the entia ni pa na et spiritual no ya twa e de omo ba physical ehun komo na medi wa no tie nsem na yokan yi pa se le be ya mu chusu leader e wo Ghana mbo hu nipa kura mu chusu nipa wo vision obetima hu se ade we de emphasis gamba ade we ye faso bia no so ade we nsemuhunu no watia nipa a discipline nipa wudi bone ya che wodi watum galamsi anke ekosi obodi no wudam bibisa otia no me se Ghana hia discipline nipa obetima atia omo keke ene omu hia sisi ye kase onim de asi ukopiem e wo Ghana gasa board chairman honorable Kennedy ohene Japan de papa yi aye ene se ma menkyeremu ebia na wonte da ade a honorable Kennedy ohene Japan aye ene se okoye no hu se nkofo mo ne omo ye adwuma no omo ma adwuma ntem enti etore be obetima adu adwuma na adwuma yefo na nkasa mai when otena adwuma m da kro na omo ye late no fro bia se mombra obusa we ade ntina wache no ogina ho de ntina wache no ogina ho ba ko na ye bowl obekirem adekonti a wache aden okohe ne maame wo 37 military hospital ono aboti no se masa how dare you adwuma time ukohwe maame wo 37 military hospital my friend mama sade we nsi biem no mom warning and wo frɛ IT guy se masa braha ono se masa me pese wo develop application mame no omo de omo nsa ebo clocking time no so no bia obebi clocking time na kwanse ohia 1 month no so mpe 1 month or man 2 weeks akwane tina computer ho 11 days no create bibia wi and o de bo ho because first na e book no omo de twero obi abo adwuma no timi frɛ o ebi akua makemie adwa makemie nti time no omo de ba na enye pe because obi betima maake no me si akoye tom print obi ani finger boss no masa yesi time no suya na obi agina ho obo adwuma time no suya na obi abo adwuma Edientia discipline apa nipa odi omo so masa na ni on twema on abo ntwema twati ase contractor na yesi nkofo timi de ba friends Ghana gas wo betiti kwolo opanyini bi kura ka ho a sese ya ye kase wakotwene file film adwane na mura bi mu a wo dwane ko adan a because ono abo hunu say contractor holo ma sign dia man nkofo bi ye time ano nyanye ye bo chairman no oba wa cancel ni nyina otie sika ewom ni ade o se be kwatia Ghana first nkofo no hu ye na opanyini betwene krata se ma menkwai na de wi ade yi ma nwana anje me kra nkwa obechima tum ni pase ni hia no tukupim Ghana Gaza discipline course won anu odin brutal anu odin okoye interview TV3 na before me basa interview no so no waka bibi e de akire youth wo Ghana afa betting companies ho yentin sem a honorable Kennedy wo hina Japan any youth no ekaye emra oye ni interview we ni ebusa ne sem efa betting any adnisuade hu no wo e mo my Ghana no yentin sem wo kan.
What we are asking you right now is when, I don't want to use if you become president, when you become president of Ghana, what is your plan for the youth?
Yeah, the challenge of the youth today is employment. We have many of you that have completed high school, university, first degree, masters, and they all don't have jobs and staying home. So my focus on the youth is to create job opportunities for them. Because if we don't create opportunities for the youth of this country, the future of Ghana is bleak. Because you are the future leaders, you are the future executives. And I think we will be able to do that only when, after school, we are giving opportunities to these young men and women so that they can take their destiny into their own hands. That will be my focus.
What do you have to say? What's your general opinion on the 10% tax on bet winnings?
You see, yeah, it's in order, and it should have been more. Yes. Yeah. Let me give you an example. If you go to America and you win the US lottery, a billion, you take home about 600 million. Yes, check.
That's about 400 million.
Exactly. Why? Because it's free money and it's taxable. So 10%, they've been charitable to you. And I'm surprised as a youth, you are asking me about betting.
This is voice for the youth. This is voice on the street.
But look, I'll be honest with you. Betting is not anything good for your future. That is why it should be punitive to discourage the young men and women coming up to take their destiny into their own hands instead of spending time on games and all those things. It's temporal. Whatever money you are going to make today is temporal. And betting, what are you going to get out of that? So we have to be careful. We have to create employment. You wake up, very handsome man, you go out there, you are working, you get your job, you have your beautiful girlfriend, you start a family, yes. But with betting, you cannot call any woman because you go out there, go and sit there, games and all those things. It's not good for us. So I would advise the youth. I don't blame them now. I cannot say that the youth, they don't want to work because they don't have the jobs, no opportunities. So I don't blame them. But with me, I will create opportunities. Employment is everything. And that is what I believe in, and that is what I stand for. You see, I feel so guilty. My daughters in America, at age 21, 25, they all have jobs and good money, decent money. None of them makes less than $120,000 a year. 21 years. Why is it that my daughters who are Americans, after college, they make so much money? And Kennedy Japan, the loud man for 23 years as a member of parliament, have not been able to solve unemployment problem. I'll say that I've not been given that opportunity. So I want the youth of this country to give me that opportunity to be president, and you see the number of jobs that I will create in this country.
All right, it's honorable Kennedy here Japan, interview ni no. Ana branch bi ko busa na asem efa betting ho any opportunity opeso ye ma youth no wachechi ni nyina mu e de awie. Na no kreka a wo kan nsem straight nti ana ho ahi. When so be anko pay position ya ba be di. No be so be president there. Ko be ka say betting oh you good pa na me ba metima boa my boys netima ye. Oh, but what kind of credit or bob and me ni person na me pen asem. Dia me ba me no maka, dia mintimi nya maka. Into oba no ya onim se masa o kan ansa no ba be ye. This is the leader me pese me Ekuonaba de me ka say ka be power de nkwa me bitima ko Ghana ko to abakra de ama no. Na yankɔ ne yankɔ tie nsɛm a ɔkɔtena TV3 abranti odaso yi interview ɔyɛ no questions obusa no na ɛho asɛm ɛtesɛn yɛnti nsɛm ɛkɔ so.
Very dangerous. What Madina haya. We share baby am papa na so oba your premises abi am say.
Ono abo Kennedy ohia Japan papa we de mesrew. Oba na wo fa ase. Ukọ interview bia biem no bi busa o asɛm fa amasuale case ho papa enyia no biem. Me hu se wachire mu a me hu ade konti ada so kura achire me kura nka me nchire mu biem. Enye se mani na nsu ade na me mu ade o. Na mum ade na waka kan na ogusu a omubusa o kan na me twunu ho amente ase. Papa isi opeso obeye president of the Republic of Ghana. When you no platform so e wo so obusa nse papa ade botaye ne ade ben na ba obetima ya ma o my Ghana. Ade wo so obusa men kan se busa de me pede beta yene wo ye interview de ma Ghana fo nya sa. Enti Ghana fo se busa se ade enti na opeso obeye president. E ho na obusa na fia so asnega. E ho na obusa no anything Tracy Boachi e ho na obusa no ensem obusa I say ye trending issues no obusa me tie interview we na me buafu blue times chairman when your senior man say o platform so obusa nsem question obusa honorable do time wa baby aye kɔ no to mutimi to eyiwa unya interview bia mu chairman yenko yanim ade apeso we ya betima ya ma o ma Ghana chairman kan no ne ntie video me mbokura because yenim se mo beka chairman say nipa no o ka kire no anaso o mo bo audio no one side nti e mane bu fukwala nko betoto e bombo de abo akwa no because of the ntia o say o bo audio ni nyina e malisi mgwane nkoda ne hu picture no beka kire ne say abrantie kura ba ha ba gisika won nsam da ene o say ene oba ha mombo no waka we nyina cheche ni nsam nya mebrebe o so wo kan wo nu ne ho na onye sorry nso
ideas, whatever. This is a boy. This country, about 80%, 90%. You are the people going to destroy this country.
How so?
Yeah, because you misconstrue people's ideas. Whatever the person puts out there, the import of what the person puts out there, you never even analyze it. You only take just a second of a statement made out of the whole statement, let's say 8 minutes. You take about 30 seconds.
What were you trying to describe in that video?
Yeah. And I still maintain it.
After Abebusa no. Once what I still maintain it. After Abebusa no. Was mum na ko hu ade kro potenti o kan where you 30 seconds to say any bloggers yetimi yi bi ni akire ya adwene o na Abebusa. Journalists.
Because I will not come here today and tell you that I want to be president and therefore what is the truth, I'll say is not the truth. It is. He's a bad guy, or he was. And let me tell you, if you don't have the evidence, Anas used them.
How did he use him?
Good. All those people that Anas destroyed with his videos and everything, Anas never showed his face, except this guy. This guy was bold to set everybody up. I have a lot of videos. Gentlemen, if you have time and you come to my house, I'll show you all the videos. There's not, with the exception of the Ivorian videos that I have that you see Anas's face after the interview with the Ivorian ministers that he was entrapping. All the entrapment, it was Ameswali who was sitting down with some fake Arabs who were saying that they were. Would you say that I don't like them?
Not when you issue threats to them.
How do I issue threats? You think you are the only human being who have blood in you because you're a journalist? I'm afraid I don't believe in that. Because this man, if you know the number of people that have been killed, if you know the number of people that have lost their jobs, we have to be fair to all those families that Anas and Ameswali set them up. You see, you didn't let me finish. It was Ameswali. You are talking about undercover.
Yes, undercover.
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 So why didn't he Ambeswali also cover himself?
Because
he
it's
was
undercover.
there. No, you are saying undercover, but Ambeswali.
When I came back and both no. Nipa also were undercover. Ambeswali when you cover him. And that's a pen I cover him. Didn't just say we undercover. And what can was because we see one in the picture about one thing. And what is in the picture no crowd or no one thing go for him dada. So what I say, Tiasimo walking.
Swale was there physically. Call Kwesi Nyantechi, he will tell you. Call Edubuahin, he will tell you. Call these ministers.
So why did you expose a gentleman to the Ghanaian public? Ultimately, the accusation is that it got him killed.
How did he get him killed? His own deeds killed him, not me.
All right.
What I said was that the first video I showed, you see why I have a problem with some journalists and you think I don't have it. There are a series of videos. You've taken only this one. The first one, when I mentioned Ambeswali, my workers came to me, oh, Honorable, you don't know this guy. This guy has been here for school fees. You gave him 1,500 cedis to go and pay his school fees. And I said, I don't know him. So they said, oh, he has been coming here all the time. So the first video, then I said, this guy is a bad guy. If he comes here, beat him up. Because
it's a video near two. Our dear ma or moon watch say, anything or no more problem, journalist for no. First video one boy, second video no one boy no kwana babusa and who anything was no more problem no. Now when you want to have a boots and questions, ask me where you no minima the property in tia. Obi so obeje Ghana nyina ahwe so. Obi si emfa Ghana enhye ne nsa. No abetina wanim e wo so obusa ne se masa Ghana ye de hye wo nsa. E de ni se ni question no. Bebe bi wade nenam.
Undisputed that a Japan is a public figure and Taylor's sentiments were made regarding matter.
Yeah, Kevin Taylor asem no okubusa no. Obi de Ghana abehye obi nsa wo. What national television a wanya obi opeso de Ghana hye ne nsa. Ababusa no question. Kevin Taylor asem na wobusa ni pakro. Masa, na mo pe headline na mo person nkofo eye captions ahodo ana. Because ono abon se wobusa asem ya no relax. Ohun se asem wa calm na si. Kevin Taylor asem esi American. Papa ya kire mu as wo kodu ye. Nkofo ne se ono abo ken eye public figure. Inti America ho no we public figure timi fa yawo. According to eye editor na say charge omo boy ya eto abonten a wo kan wo angasa wati we. Now say we also want to answer say we have a Ghana for home. We have fixed toilet. We have fixed kwine. We have fixed adwuma. And fixed bibia wo Ghana. Obi na enya asen wa court. And a court to say nipa na public figure. Nti obi boni ja no lie. Sa asem we abubusa wa Ghana for the yeden. National television. We discuss Kevin Taylor, Efia Schwarzenegger, Tracy Boache.
Of public concern.
right.
It does indicate that if you
People are going about issues. If we don't take time, it will burn this country. So you are here mentioning Kevin Taylor. You think what Kevin Taylor is doing to the country and Ghana, because he's a journalist, nobody has to say it if he's wrong. Is that what you are saying, my brother?
So once a Roland question we say and akofa asem. Kevin Taylor to wo din kofo atwa sere tematem. What wo din kofo maame, kofo papa, etitiri odi mpanyimfo atem. Say nipa wo tia ebebusa nsa de ntino kosi. Masa.
I'm talking about the defamatory actions you issued against him.
Na kamani ni fe akwa we pa say obusa say defamatory action will take here na opisu wo hunu. Akwa pa na bokwo de. Edi na Kevin Taylor kan ti oto ana ofa plane e no call abayi America. E no ko boka e ko fa lawyer say mumfa Kevin Taylor nkoko te wonya mehwe. Masa, I didn't walk and now uncle
In the Virginia court.
Yeah, and they are saying that once I'm a public figure, he can say whatever he wants to say. Case closed.
Case closed.
It doesn't mean anything. That's what they said. Whatever he said against me, the court says I'm a public figure. So if you're a public figure, they can say anything. That is all. That is the judgment. So I don't know.
I find it quite funny. And it says
clean compare.
We are saying we obey some for buy. Sa asemi a wachire mu. We na asan bebusa no ho asem. Papa ne se obi anye clean campaign a ono so ntwema no. Oka asem ni wie no, ono na moye na ade. Busa ne nsem obetima ma Ghana akoso. Clean campaign ho asem akobusa e de me mom de me no nya adwene wo ho. Man kana meboa. Because me wachire mu ma Ghana fo ati. Enya de foforo maye. Once obusa na sa asem no go sere no tia. O se wonni question busa. Nta fe unse no wa relax ya ma. E no wo sere na masa busa asem papa lintimense na mfifire te no na nko yesei. Wei obeyi no simple. Wei
Because media will
Okay, Japo, while you seem to have taken the campaign by storm, you also seem to be rallying up feathers, angering people, including your own friends who now are standing against you as presidential candidate.
I don't care.
Who are the strategies you are taking?
Sorry, I don't care. What's why relaxing? We are smart. What has na kesen ka change you talk or change your questions. Once we relax da kwenyenim. Ubusa wanu say I don't care. Who's only question be abusa? I don't care. Obi on wanya president emfa ho. Oya president emfa ho. Why na adwin so obeso oya president o nim de be bo my Ghana. Mo de man o man fa ma no otini be dwene ho. No akoya campaign obi akasete on so aka bi atia na. Ubebusa nsa de no cancer. Na nko head nipa no to kan ye. Chairman.
Yeah, who are the strategies? You see, in this country, unfortunately, journalists especially, most of you consume information without digesting. At least you should have given me benefit of the doubt and say that, why did this man talk like that? Is he a madman? Then you begin to probe into it. I specifically said, must say, more strategies. It means something has happened. But you never bother to check what has happened. That is the problem. You see, when I come out like this, then you say I don't like journalists.
Because you were throwing jabs at your own government and key individuals who were managing part of the economy.
They are also throwing jabs. They are throwing jabs. Did you listen to what I said? Did you further investigate? That is the problem. If somebody goes there to say that we don't want a candidate who will come and tell you, I have built this for 37 military hospital, I have bought vehicles for MPP. We want a strategist. And you see, if you had probed into it, you would have known that I was not even referring to Vice President. I was referring to John Kuma.
Tie cheek be betu can be betu amano ha. Akwana ye interview no or floppy from starting to be 40 minutes. 40 minutes na honorable can na kasa static kind of person way. Minim se na social media no reading the questions ni free. Se no be na actual man obi twi hwana menti ase. Tie the honorable can chiro. Tie. I
didn't say that you are referring to a vice president.
Yeah, you
have not said that.
Here. You said some of the candidates. Is John Kuma a candidate?
I'm saying some of the
some of the candidates. Obisa John Kuma your candidate.
You're throwing jabs at them.
And is John Kuma a candidate? If you had probed into it and done your work very well, you would have known that I was not referring.
When were they on TV so? What it okra? Obey honorable can interview a chairman. Ade ono aye da bonten a wayi ano no. O san de bo obegu hu ani mase o. Obegu ani mase. E na okoka no crazy om si papa na akoma ha no. E na okasa too much. E na asema nipa ebuze wo kwan ga ngasa. Amumfa no kra nya adwuma. Mumfa no kra enya adwuma. Asema nipa ebuze wo kra nka wonkasa. Hwani ye gine japade ye gine bibia wonkasa. Onkomfa no comment mbra mintie bia. Hwana woso wo hweme na ye bu no wonkasa. O don fa no comment mbra mi. Hwana woso ye di na tem wonfa no comment mbra. Asofo wo Ghana obi kura timi di bono de ponchine ndan akopa achew. Omo kura mutimi di omachi. Omo ko mutimi di obi ato di mi yesede. Omo ko da so di omachi. Papa yi o da so waka che obi so do obi ko heaven. Na ono ne bufu ase ne wntimi nya president because e de bufu ntem. Ne bufu ntem. Na wan ko kananka ne bufu. Won obi onam ana ne buafu da.
To any candidate. But you see, that stereotype positions that some of you take will destroy this country, which I feel is not fair. That's why I'm saying that at least give Ken Japan benefit of the doubt and ask questions. Why did he say this? The truth. And once I believe is the truth, nobody can threaten me because we are serving this country and Ghana first. So what I'm bringing on board as an experienced businessman or entrepreneur, my experiences, I'll bring it to bear because I have sat down, carefully analyzed the situations and the challenges of this country. And I know that there are 3 key areas that if we use that, we can change the fortunes of this country. That is patriotism, honesty, and discipline. Ghanaians, we are not patriotic when it comes to businesses, especially.
So what I say, and some say no person will come. I dear more mining coin no person will come. Unia so yes, what can no I say, no as we can no. On Beso Becca, I know the question from ya baby with him. If you ask nigga, I know the would say, a ratting uncle pong. A Juma we a bloggers, a Juma and go, you know. Journalists, Ebusa, a fierce was nigga, some to be a person, president, a whole mind so on a television.
Even our lifestyle. You see, my brother, let me draw your attention to something. Why is it we cannot say that Ghana we are poor? We are not poor.
Why?
Because
once say why? Questions that was busa na afina unia beke kama no. We many questions that was nko busa. We no question was busa. I let na Ghana nya poor. Na Ghana nya poor no can buy no. Why let not mean bibi? I let na bibi say no busa.
Foreigners have shown us clearly that Ghana is rich. Why is it that foreign investments are doing well in this country and we Ghanaians, our businesses are not flourishing? Have we thought of that? Have we questioned ourselves? As a businessman, I have come to realize that the dishonesty in this country is killing our businesses.
Me patwa asem o kan enya no kure. Wa wo so a dishonesty honorable e kan ho asem yi no kure die e fa adwuma ho no e ye ntro no patwa fa comment bra. Fa comment bra. Ho na e bi adwuma a wo hwe me sese ya adwuma no de si ye no on fa no comment bra. We ni ho nkomo na papa ni di. Ade e ka ha no no opeso okekan e no okekeka sese ye.
Indiscipline is killing our businesses.
So what I say?
So we have to make sure
in discipline.
We are
discipline call for. Or discipline call for.
Discipline. We are honest and we are patriotic. But let me give you one example.
Do give me.
You know, I go to a place, Moving Peak, the UK, the visa section. I was going to take a picture.
The consular section, where they take visas, yeah.
I was going to take a picture. And the photographer just told me, Honorable, we want you because look at those people there. They have received visas and they are going. And I can tell you, if I'm not exaggerating, between January to June, over 1 million visas have been issued to Ghanaians. And it's a drain on our human resource. So I went there and counted them, those in the queue going for their visas. My brother, 9 a.m., 73. And you can see the joy in their faces because they have no jobs.
And that is because of poor management of the economy.
Yes. And the poor management.
When they hear freedom fighters, no. Freedom fighters, more musu se muhiya juma. More musu se economy na die na moye die na demonstration no. Obi na tiwe also when the juma no be kriti. Mumfa mo support nkoma no. Munsi kru munye demonstration ma papa ye otiwe. Se adwumanti ana moye no korefo se ampa se adwumanti na moye dia papa na siwe watima kreti nyuma o meye president no 7,000 plus workers in this amusi adwumanti na moye demonstration e dia odo si wono mfa mo support nkoma no.
It is not only the government.
Then who has
Ghana, all of us.
Who has the responsibility too?
You see, the responsibility, I know that leadership by example, that if I say, Japan, I'm not going to do this, and I make sure my subordinates are also not going to do it. I agree with you, we can make a difference, and I still maintain it. If NDC should go to IMF and Japan says they failed.
So I'm taking a cue from you. You are saying
good.
That's failure. So I also conclude that's failure.
But let me tell you, I'm a businessman. I've created a lot of businesses and employ a lot of people in this country. At least my works show that this man is a different politician. This is the first time in the history of Ghana that we are going to have somebody who has political experience, about 35 years as a politician.
Emino, chairman general, Emino, but ono kure kenti, me feel brutal. Ono kure kankwa keke. Ubufu na wokasa, na ubu obi asum kura chairman me fo awso. Ghana hono, obi nyi obibi ma ne nko ho da o. Uradi Yankopon. Senka wo de etika mo obi wo Ghana na wadi no wahia no one on one a. Maybe anka bete kasa America na se.
And also 35 years as a businessman. So with this combination, some people say, oh, you are Donald Trump. I said, no, I'm not Donald Trump because he doesn't have any political experience. At least I've been in parliament for 23 years.
I say me all kind. I bear headline Ghana. Honorable Kennedy here Japan said, I'm not Donald Trump because he doesn't have political experience. And someone may be all kind know. I had ni akate. But me dwene ho am se ekrowe na nkofo wo no mu hia ono aboampa etia ye hia tia etia nyansasem wa ka mebrebe adwuma opeso obi youth na de obi timi ka ate be bi o say onye Donald Trump o Donald Trump no nya political oni political experience e ho ne akate ne discuss. Hey,
so I know. So with the combination of politics and business, I stand out. And the business challenges that I've gone through
and experienced
has given me the experience. That is why I've identified the problems. The word patriotism. I see that we are not.
Obi say we be adwuma mebrebe eno nche say obetima ye president. Ghana for na me dwunu ha metimi ntiase o. Se mo pede pa de pa na mo pe. Se adwuma pa na mo pampa. Me ni mo problem bia mu. Obi timi be adwuma 20 year president. Most say mo pe president obi be adwuma mamo. Ni pension na ti wo so no timi be adwuma. Mo se nya adwuma obi enti na che say obetima ye president. Na se pa mo pede pa na mo pe. Me ntiasem na se. Mo pede pa mo pe karishika na aware na na. Mo po obi obetimi abi adwuma oye president obebi enwuma ni pay na tiwe ya wo kasa yi mo da so kasa say obi adwuma nje say obe president.
Patriotic, you know, because you cut in, that's why I couldn't finish.
Because of the no worker any say obe discipline munti ana mu nyina mo yes ade no ko minim say Ghana o obi aka no kra ye tan wo crash no obi a wo Ghana ho minim say ade no minim pa because me programs are my for almost 5 years ni 5 to 6 years ni me ka asofo na asem bo ye chi me bo esi me mfo obi a ho obi a ye pe no me ho akoye ahia because me do obi sofo akofra we obi a o kan wa asem straight a nipa mpe wa asem da ye ti ase enti na ma papa we no metimi ne spirit ni hia no because of no kra wo kan no kan wi a wa wi enti me nipa me suru wa asase so nipa on timi nka na asem mpia Abontin street no ya me de ache o enya hwe na ne tirim no bone wo ne tirim papa we betima kan wa asem enne alechi awada on kan bo so kan nipa sei na hu hia enye obi baka so enya hwe na hwe ne tirim obeku ato atwene
about these visas. When you see a Ghanaian, my brother Roland, you see a Ghanaian holding American passport, he's so excited. When you see a Ghanaian holding a British passport, he's so excited.
But you were in America, so why not us?
I did not, never, check your records, change my identity. I had a green card. I gave it up. But I never took American passport because I cherish Ghanaian passport.
Because you have a certain vision.
What? When you say want man Jakarta or America because it was Ghana too much. Roland the two be say because I just fufuro before a certain vision so person president in tia. Oh, mentality nankasa no say the owner because Ghanaians are naturally and I say blacks are naturally born bad no. Say the okay no. I didn't bunny we trim. Nipa let man making the statement clear say me dogan intimate man find nationality and check. Also would be because say na presidential ambition tia.
Now, let me ask you. It's good that you're bringing all these things about honesty, patriotism, and discipline. It also means that we need these values to be able to manage the resources we have, the gold, the things that, you know, The reality is, just being in business alone, creating a steel factory, having a chain of co-stores and other business chains, somebody will say, who is an astute economist, for example, will conclude, that is not enough to rule a whole country like ours, to take us from where we are
So what
to
about,
the top.
So what about the person who has not even created thousands jobs, that he is fit?
Who are you referring to? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or Alan Samati?
Everybody, including NDC, all
MPP, NDC, CPP, one, or when you be and will be and you must have a POT. Or can was it Mahmoud Bawumia? Was Mahmoud or more about Mohammed and you might say Wagana? CPP 41 41 for Mark, or you might say Wagana. As someone walk and win to you, what your question will be?
Politicians. None of the politicians in this country have created employment more than me. Both NDC, CPP, everybody. So if those who could not even create 500 jobs, you see them or you perceive them as capable of ruling this country, how much more an individual who has over 7,000 workers in this country? And you are saying that that is not enough.
I'm asking a question.
I disagree.
I haven't made that conclusion.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. And again, I've told you.
Well, lucky you would teen a year, say, or persuade your president. This can coin some I'll go a bit, papa, to 2 amount. Oh, Gabeju win some.
At least I've been a member of parliament for 23 years. Next year will be 24. 6 consecutive terms in parliament. You see, I cut across business and politics. So give me opportunity and you see what I can do for this country. You are sitting on gold, not this galamsey thing. The land
you mean
have,
Roxanne Nelson who?
Yeah. The land you have, the water bodies. If we do irrigation, 5 northern regions.
That's we are working at Ama and conform we are galamsey or we are politicians and so entire, you know. Once work on water bodies, no. The Wade Babe and Wabakano. Into how the imagine so we are galamsey, never papers what the water bodies ye bibi. At the end of Monesi or more jagalamsey near. Where you know can who be into a mom penasam? Where you know can who be?
A from place, a crowd place, plus water region can feed the whole Africa. Yeah, I mean it. So now you can call it PPP.
What?
Once we name PPP. I got on him idea of PPP. PPP is a partnership program BBB. Ya question can hear you could be. President Ekuonaba. Any a crater question one can be who may be a fire. And no can only matter PPP.
PPP.
Which is what?
Private-public partnership. Okay. But here, the PPP doesn't work because government does not go into contract or agreement with the investors and say that we are taking shares. Whatever money that we are giving, we are taking shares. You take shares to have control so that they will not misuse the money. That kind of discipline is what we need.
Know what to do, etc. But you were there, your colleague, Cecilia Bernadapa, was keeping stash of US dollars, euro, while Abochis at...
Akwena mhuni se opese honorable Ken Ekembibi na onya caption zala mimi huno. Yeah. They me notice wo interview when we say opese wo Kembibi na omo kate hono na omo timidi generate traffic. Yeah, dem hu ya no. Ole tie nsem wo busa ole tie.
Airports were being arrested through the Bank of Ghana, etc. Why is it that you don't advise your colleagues to do what you do?
How would I advise my colleagues if I don't know that he has this money there? My brother, how would you advise? They look a picture of innocence and they pretend they don't even have a dime. So how would I know that he has touched this amount of money for me to advise her or him? I'm not capable. And I don't have any information. And you see, right from onset when we started, you kept mentioning, you have this, you have that. And because of my honesty, a lot of people will keep all these things from me because they say Kenya Japan is a loud mouth. Whatever he sees, he can't keep it. So such a person, will you even go and tell him that you have 100,000? So I'm not in a position to know what.
When this became big news, the Cecilia Dapa Gate,
Right.
or the scandal,
Right.
when you were on the tour, what did you make of it? As an experienced legislator, an experienced politician, and a businessman.
You see, whether we like it or not, it's going to affect MPP. I'll speak the truth. I'm fair. When Victoria Hammer mentioned that if she makes $1 million, she's going to do A, B, C, D. Look at how Ghanaians chastised her. So the one who just said, if I get, and the one who has it. So it's a big problem. We cannot run away from it. We cannot. I'm telling the truth. Whatever they're watching and listening, I know there'll be backlash, but God knows I've spoken
Perhaps
the truth.
it will not affect MPP if you are elected.
Yes.
Okay.
And the question no wakano. She said the package is affecting on our Kenda. They better not affecting on our bank account or no all pretty. On face again see baby and be good there. One only can call a business dear be. I better not affecting.
Decided to side with the executive, to send our innocent troops to go and so-called restore democracy in Niger.
Kasebi o kasha. Kasebi o kasha. Hey.
You see, you use our so-called. No, such words are harsh.
Ono abune ko kan yanke di asemabo.
Coming from you, that's a novelty.
No, it's
but
not.
you use harsher words.
It's not. It's not. You see, when I use such words, it means I'm reciprocating action. Are you?
O kasa ansema emu otuna. Nes obi na aka bibi na oyi na no.
Reciprocating action.
Now where?
I'm just quoting.
Now where?
Yes. You know, yesterday we sat on it. My brother, the security of this country is very, very important. If we make a mistake and we allow coup d'etats all over West Africa, tomorrow it will be me and you. And the first thing, two of us will go to jail first before anybody. One, they'll dissolve. The word is dissolve parliament. They will arrest journalists. Check all the coups. You see, so the security of this country is very, very important. And no matter the amount of money, prevention is better than cure. Prevention will not cost you as much as you are curing it.
There's Boko. We never quell the insecurity there. We're going to Niger.
You see,
Boko. Security anko Boko.
we have obligation as ECOWAS members. And you cannot run away from it. We have obligation because, in fact, the second most important country in West Africa is Ghana. I've been an ECOWAS member before. So it's an obligation. And this, yesterday I posed the question and answered it myself. Why is it that Burkina, Guinea, and Mali, we didn't go there, and now we are going to Niger?
Okay.
Again, I gave a solution to it that this should serve as a deterrent because it's becoming rampant. Coup d'etat is becoming rampant in ECOWAS. So we should use Niger to serve as a deterrent that anybody who tries again, ECOWAS will come after him. Okay. And this is not the first time.
All right.
We've done that in Liberia, Sierra Leone. We've done that in Gambia when Yahya Jammeh said he was not going to hand over power and all those things.
For 18 years.
Question boy the betum. So what did DJ satem? Asema wachi man. Onu obuza say wo a wotiwi. Ene yaje wasase. Ene wasase no yaje ye de kokoto. Ye se de krata abro. Wonsa anka krata hu yanse abu atia wa anka abefa lesen. Ene do munko obuza say sa na tie. No so wunye research intina ne bufu mu no.
You have 100% judgment and you are right and you can do anything. Is that what you are saying? You keep saying journalist. Do the right thing. Do the right thing and nobody will mention your name. Am I saying every journalist? I say some journalists. But you lump all of you together and say journalist. You see, with all due respect, judges don't have absolute control. There should be checks and balances. If you listen to the import of what I am saying, if not because I'm angry, and I know you the way you are asking questions, if you go through this dilemma, you do worse things than what you've shown to me. I've owned this land for 18 years. Let me tell you, there's a Lebanese guy called Kamoni. I was in Kumasi, this particular land. I've walled it. There was a building on it. I didn't like it and I demolished it. So I asked a guy to stay there. He's been there for the past 12 years. Could you believe that I was in Kumasi and the Kamoni and some soldiers, they were wearing military uniform, whatever, they went there. When they went there, the guy on the land said, no, the land doesn't belong to them. It belongs to Honorable Kenneth Japan. Let me call him. He called. And I said, let me talk to him. He refused to talk to me. So I came back. And they brought land guards there. I went there. And when the land guards saw me, said, oh no, this man is a nice man. We can't do that. They have sold the land to him for $1 million.
And so you had to insult the judge?
Hold on. Now I'm coming. I'm giving you background. So this case over. Then another group also goes out there. You see the loopholes in our system, the law, we have to change it, some of them. You cannot say that I go to court and report that you have done this. And no investigation, nothing. You go and stop me from what I'm doing. Please. Are you saying they are judges and they are 100% right?
So that's why you insulted the judge?
Yes. Because 18 years, nobody even called me to say anything. And you know what they do? It is not even the judge. That's why I apologize to him.
Researcher one yintino. Onim se say na asem ni CEO. Me kra me tia me blogger kra me nim se na asem ni CEO. Enti wono mo kasa asa no. E na che pa kra na wo pae no. Wan pa je enye judges no na mum be live for no mo de ade ne nam no. Onim we nyina.
Okay.
The judge will give the orders. The bailiffs, instead of giving the thing to me, they will not. They will delay, and go back to the court to tell the judge that we didn't see him, we didn't do that. Then finally they go and put it there. So when I went through it after my anger and everything, I went there. Then I realized the bailiffs are in connivance with those people who want to take the land.
Okay.
You see, but
so you retracted.
Yeah, I apologized to him when I realized it was coming from the bailiffs and the.
All right. This man, you showed him on net too. Do you remember? You don't, eh?
Any part in the torso. It was answer what was shown on there too. Make her cry, James, or ye be beyond no bony, James would deem painful be at no bonija. I check honorable grown one car crawy. On Kaino, and to be that say where?
I don't remember.
Okay. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Johnny, please forgive him.
Yeah. Honorable Castle Panacho. On Castle Panacho or cash and I know say he says he forgive you, please forgive him. Honorable Son Castle Panacho. It's not to be a nipa ben, will it?
Now,
no, I showed his picture that he did what?
Obesu because on Panacho. On Panacho, only mother crockery or can was was honorable so patch of Facheno. Say me drums, a number of when your caption kakana.
It was one of your programs. It was one of your programs. Now. Okay. So
no, no. Stop. Okay, stop. I'm saying Vladimir Yanko, President Power Pedia will be able to make us any move. Honorable Pan, he didn't come out with me as a chasso. Hey, what do you picture at all? Eh, Buzasa was not on TV so. Oh, Buzasa, why Eddie Pabaya was Womiano. Hey, I'll call you Pan.
Money says I should ask you.
Yeah. The questions was I make answer what kind of comment section.
Why is it that why have you not supplied all street lights you were supposed to supply
question be what they man. Will it answer?
In your contract? Which entity do you have a contract with?
Ekuonaba. You see, when you do diabolic things like this, and I put you in your right position, then you say Ekuonaba is rude.
Okay.
This falsehood. Go to Yoko. I have even supplied the street lights in excess of 2,400. You know why? When the manufacturers are shipping because there can be breakages, they give you extra. And once it's in the name of Ministry of Energy, you can't take it out. So if you are fortunate and not even one gets broken.
Did he do the supply, sir?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
And they owe me.
How much do they owe you?
Minister, I won't tell you, but Minister of Energy owes me if I didn't do the supply.
Does it mean that you make your money largely from government procurement or contracts?
I have a lot of businesses, my brother. Let me tell you.
That's a very vague response, Mr. Ekuonaba.
Look, even rent alone in this country, I make over $800,000 rent a month. $800,000 rent a month after withholding taxes. So now that I'm not doing any contract, am I not Ekuonaba?
You are.
So please, these kind of.
When you're in opposition, you say you jail Ibrahim Mahama. You haven't jailed. Somebody said I should ask
Why?
You.
Ibrahim Mahama,
right,
the business magnate.
Right.
Is he your friend?
Yeah, he's a friend, but I always speak the truth. If you do something wrong,
you've not jailed him.
No, let me tell you, the level of dishonesty and our culture. That's why we have to change some of our cultures, the attitude. I took Ibrahim to court. He paid 14 million Ghana cedis. Do you remember?
Okay.
Hey, you are a fine gentleman. You are very intelligent. Don't keep quiet. Do you remember?
Make your statement.
Okay.
No
research bia. Minim nipa no man a question so answer.
He was not paying duties on his machines that he was clearing at the port, even on Sundays, because his brother was the president. I challenged him. I gave evidence. And Ibrahim Mahama went to court to pay 14 million. So what have I done to the nation? And he went out there begging. So I'm surprised that President Mahama is saying that I've not been able to jail his brother when they went behind, were big chiefs coming to beg for him.
All right.
So I'm saying that.
Oni answer be abiem. Oni answer be abiem. Na mde akwa we de so. Oni answer abiem, ni answers ni nyina si. Questions obetuma obusa no obusa no. Ede na gona aboba abeye. Ede na betima ye de abo my Ghana. Ede na ye say ne bekolim you to some page ma de na betima ye wa obusa hwiu. Do bebusa ya na obusa busa wi wa solo kono.
I'm asking you, my brother. I want to prove something to you. Right. How journalists, some of you are so unfair, and you only consume information, and some of them they are just diabolic. They're going to bend this country.
Where Ekuonaba Eddie no debano?
Because the actual things that prevail, they will never say it. They will just pick an issue, then just spread it. And
look at Ekuonaba a case bia na ya o say. Ubi ene poison say hwan bi omo American Canadian little be pa che wono sa asem ni nyina say ntronko a chairman say onam edwom koye na adwuma na okwa yi okohie nipa ya afede na nima kugu asi say na onim kwase say na ekoso ene wasanso didi ba omi anso atem ni nyina so ka case ahaya no obedi sa atem no ahaya no di sa atem na ha.
Nobody will probe into that statement, then they will come out with their conclusions. That is not fair to me.
When you attack journalists, you own a media empire.
Yeah, so that is why.
Are they also unprofessional?
That is why I'm fair. Let me give you one example. Why I sacked Justice Annan. Justice Annan insulted Vice President. Justice Annan was biased to a man who was an adjudicator for Mr. Prempe, the former Director Controller General. He died in his estate. One Mr. Boateng has to read. This gentleman did not even call Mr. Boateng for his side of the story. he made series of publications against this man. When we had this election at the stadium, I know the man. I went there to greet him. The way the man behaved, he embarrassed me. I said, oh, what? And he won't listen to me. Oh, yeah, you did it. I'm saying, I don't even know what you are talking about. Later on, I went to find out from Oman FM and Netu that they had even taken the matter to court. Media Commission has asked Justice Annan to apologize to the man, and he refused. According to the man, somebody at my media stations told him that I am the one behind it for Justice Annan to destroy him, which I didn't even know about it.
It was not true.
No, I did not even know about it. So I realized, no, I can lose good friends. Although I'm contesting the vice president, I will not stand anywhere and insult him. Whether I like it or not, he's the vice president.
You campaign for him.
Right. And if you follow the trend, there's nowhere I have insulted the vice president. Again, this nobleman that really likes me, I like him. His daughter's wedding, I was there, only for him to embarrass me. So I decided to verify. And when I verified, they gave me the report from Media Commission. So I said, this thing can go on. You see, he destroyed the man, and he was so hurt. This is the problem I have. So if the person is working for me and he's not doing the right thing, and I'm not able to check him, how would I have the courage even to say something to you if you also do something wrong? So I think we have to be fair to everybody.
But the approach you use, you don't think that sometimes you let your emotions take the better side of your judgment? Does that not?
What approach is that?
The approach that I mean,
you see, let me tell you,
in Parliament, just a second, in Parliament, when you say the least word, the Speaker would ask you to withdraw. They say it's unparliamentary, which means that Parliament is a house of decorum. We watch you in the well. We see how you people speak. The least word you use against your colleague, even if it's a gesture, recently the Speaker had to ask your colleague to withdraw. Do you not think that you should replicate that also on the public scene so that we make progress and have decency or decorum?
You use the word decency and decorum. Is decency applies to everybody, or it applies to a section or a group of people in this country, and other groups are not? You know, so we have to be careful. I'll tell you, I always reciprocate action. And before I come out, you would have done it for several times that I don't even say anything. So one day, when I come out, the public, the society, everywhere,
will be as a Kennedy.
Because it's Kennedy Japan, they have a news. That I think is not fair.
Okay.
If we really want to develop this country, we should all build this. Have confidence, bold, honest, sincere, discipline, and change this country. But a situation where when you respond to somebody's allegation, somebody's insult, and they ignore
what was said against
you and reprimand you for what you have said, I think it's wrong.
All right. At the Honorable Kennedy was here Japan. A call a TV3 koye in case. One say oyobia or kasa any pa eti. Enti say any passe any kasa. We check in news portal ni so nyina ba bia ye dede obi a kire na adwen Kennedy saying because na no power or kasa e pie e manipa e bowura nipa mu manipa te. Honorable so kire na adwen e fa nsem mo mbusa ni nyina ho. We beka say Ekuonaba aden oye politics me pa chuma me kire wade bi. Politics eye ade a nipa wa asase so bia otimi adwene eda enyane bia oye bie anything. Okay, eye encyclopedia me enyem na me troye. Uko Google na akọ type a ya tro ewo ho say obi a wotimi take decision bia no oye politics. Uko tomatoes na ukwana tomatoes na apro no da ho. Wamfa de apro na afa de ye empro ye koye aduane a wotimi take decision wo wadwene mu. Why politics? Into uko encyclopedia da ho. Omo say politics no a ancient Greek word bia ye fe ne politica. Affairs of the cities is the set of activities that are associated with making decisions in groups or other forms of power relations among individuals, such as distribution of resources of status. Into obia wotimi edwene, wotimi take decision ewa brabo mu bia no, or your politics. Into your politics na meye, na emu no, me take the decision. Decision ama take ni say nipa American as me friend Honorable Kennedy wo hina Japan. To me hunu say enokre ene obi a wo straight a obetimi atnet nipa kwan ene betima ma Ghana akonanim. Na wa bi adwuma a make sure say nipa no so eye adwuma no e wo ne kwa so. Say nipa no ana me Ekuonaba me hunu say hia no e wo Ghana. Me din de Ekuonaba obetimi do comment so aba aha Ekuonaba television. Yeda say.
Hello ebusiafo. So pesi feature asra chodo for there. And then now for one unique laser whitening. Unique laser whitening. Our toothpaste strong kwa. What did you choose saying? And ma was saying eye fita. Na eye fita non so no. Na eyi and carboni beer ewo no mu beer. Any tea stain, coffee stain, smoking stain si beer. Unique laser whitening product. Ebe yini nyina free swama o kama. The obani say utu so. Na odi biegu o brush the so. Now the chicho sinisu nyina kama uwia and who wenum January wenum sa into for unique laser whitening. I was 07999792330. Unique laser whitening or say muni seso.
Penifose bibi wo wi asenti ne da ne atopnum na ne pabone fonti e wo se wo bambo hu hia na ne papa mu de Pro Technologies ana me kan fama wo ane Pro Technologies. We are specialized in both sales and installation of CCTV cameras. Yeton esa install CCTV cameras in the South Ghana and NASA brochure na ufi organ. Now person CCTV camera installation. We need Pro Technologies and then so. We CCTV camera installation, electric fence, automated gate, access control, video doorbell, and intercom, and satellite TV, home theater. So upe biato and wato and opese be install them out. Pro Technologies and our software. Na shenenso. Say fidye nyina from America brochime and this and papa na opedia man nwene ho na ne bo anso da form me che no the web brochime mu ha ene e branch e wo Ghana ye ni mo bra wo bre into sika fire nsem se fanya japade ma wo Ghana wo da na ne tenese yes general construction so web brochire na peso si fi Ghana e dan plan bi o peso si se wa sha se dada anafe na peso si plan bia ye besiama eno echi so here solar power ana bamba ho sensem bia de woni ye ni nsawoso ne sanso ye smart home abefo fidie bia pese hye e wo fie ana watuma mo de ma wo woni ye ni nsawoso we are just a call away ne sanso wadan de ma han ana ofre brochire bedu Ghana na wo pay full house room ana apartment ahan for short term ana long term ye be ma obiane border form na bamba ho nsem de manwene ho enna ye interior decoration so wasi fie na wie ana yesu fie na ma no yes sign decoration ye besiesie odi and our office we ye ewo ahie ye ne Emerlin Pharmacy and what the same building. For information or WhatsApp 401-7570-300 and a +401-6992-254. Pro Technologies, we have the solutions for your security and home entertainment needs at affordable prices. Penifose bibi wo wi asenti ne da ne atopnum na ne pabone fonti e wo se wo bambo hu hia na ne papa mu de Pro Technologies ana me kan fama wo ane Pro Technologies. We are specialized in both sales and installation of CCTV cameras. Yeton esa install CCTV cameras in the South Ghana and NASA brochure na ufi Ghana. Now person CCTV camera installation. We need Pro Technologies and then South. We CCTV camera installation, electric fence, automated gate, access control, video doorbell, and intercom, and satellite TV, home theater. So upe biato and wato and opese be install them out. Pro Technologies and our software. Na shenenso. Say fidye nyina from America brochime and this and papa na opedia man nwene ho na ne bo anso da form me che ye no the web brochime mu ha ene e branch e wo Ghana ye ni mo bra wo bre into sika fire nsem se fanya japade ma wo Ghana wo da na ne tenese yes general construction so web brochire na peso si fi Ghana e dan plan bi o peso si se wa sha se dada anafe na peso si appliance beer. Yebesiama, and which so here solar power, and our bamba once and send the idea. When you need so near Sansuya smart home, a pair from Fidia Bia Pastation, a wolf fear, and our Chubamo de Mawo, when you need so. We are just a call away. Near Sansu are there, the Mahine, and now February Trabedu Ghana. Now open full house, room, and now apartments are high. For short term and now long term, Yebemo Biani border form. Now Bamba won't send dear, man, you know, and your interior decoration. So as if you're and now you still fear a mound, your sign decoration, your best yes, you'll be and now officer at the amount. And where you saw Tom Fidiabi, now who can first install it. And now the settings, ye bay at the amount. Our Ghana, Ubehuyan, when Mirror Fradenta, Edward Yacha Dodoa, Ubehuya, our Ashi, Yene Emmalin Pharmacy, and what the same building. For information or WhatsApp 401-7570-300 and a plus 401-6992-254. Pro Technologies, we have the solutions for your security and home entertainment needs at affordable prices.